what is happening to you is what is meant to happen to you, good or bad, and there's nothing your mindset can do about it. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Benny and I'm a Nigerian YouTuber based in Budapest. If this is your first time, thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you stay. Kindly hit the subscribe button, like this video, share, comment, all that good stuff. Let's grow this community together. So as you can see by the title of this video already, today I just wanted to quickly come in here and talk about lucky girl syndrome. If you've been on the internet, I mean TikTok and the others recently, you would have heard a lot of people going on and on and on about lucky girl syndrome, what it is, what they're doing. If you don't know what it is, it's basically manifestation upgraded. At least that's how I understand it. When I say lucky girl, it might not necessarily only refer to girls, but then that's what we're calling it, right? Basically, when someone just believes that they are lucky in their life and everything is going to work together for good for them in their life, they're going to have good results in whatever they try their best to do. Generally, that's what it is. It's just basically manifestation. It's just speaking positivity into your life and believing that that positive result will be yours. I know we all know that some of these things, sometimes they just blow up on the internet, like people just start talking about this, oh, this, and then everybody hops on it, but after a while it then dies out and another thing will come again and people will talk about it. And this might be one of those things, I don't know, but from what I do know about lucky girl syndrome, I do tend to believe that it's actually true. I mean, there was a time when I didn't believe it. You know, it may not have been called lucky girl syndrome at the time. There was actually a time when I didn't believe in manifestations or, you know, all those kind of things, simply because I just felt what is happening to you is what is meant to happen to you, good or bad, and there's nothing your mindset can do about it. Like, I mean, that used to be how I used to think or see things, but my mind has really changed about that over the past couple of months and years, and I've literally witnessed people manifest the life that they want. Like, right before my eyes, they manifest the life they want, and like joke, things just start to fall into place. Like, literally things just start happening in line. It could be that those things were always going to happen for them, right? Like that they manifested it or not, who knows? But the point I'm making is, from when they started manifesting these things, I witnessed with my two eyes how everything just started to come together, and that was when my mind actually started to change about it. For me, the first thing I know when it comes to lucky girl syndrome, right, is the fact that you have to let go of this scarcity mindset and fill your mind with abundance mindset. Now, what is an abundance mindset? It's basically just thinking and knowing that there is more of where what you have came from. Now, a scarcity mindset is a mindset that feels like what I have can run out and I'm not going to have any more of it. So instead of just living in the moment, enjoying what I have, making do with what I have, I'm there sitting and worrying about how it's going to finish and not be replenished. Money, for example, a lot of time, like when it comes to scarcity mindset, is always or usually about money. There are other things like relationship, like love, that we can have a scarcity mindset about, but most especially when it comes to money, we don't believe that we can attract wealth. We don't believe that we can attract money. We just believe, oh, what we have is what we have and that's what we're going to keep having. In order to tap into lucky girl syndrome, right, it's important to let go of scarcity mindset. We have to believe that there is plentiful and bountiful from where what we have came from. I mean, what we have did not just fall from the sky, right? It came from somewhere. We need to put it in our minds. We need to make ourselves believe that wherever our blessings came from, there is more of it and we can access it. We can tap into it. We deserve it. We deserve abundance in our life. Abundance is not made for a certain group of people only. And even if it's made for a certain group of people, we are among those certain group of people. So why do we keep living our lives on scarcity, on thinking, oh, if this one finishes, where am I going to get it from? And this, you know, it can sip from one aspect of our lives into the other. For example, you might be in a relationship of some sort and be getting bare minimum. When I say bare minimum, some are not even getting anything, but in some cases it's like getting bare minimum. But because you're so keen on scarcity mindset, you just keep telling yourself, if I leave this, where am I going to find something else? Like, there's nothing out there. There is a lot out there. If only you believe that you deserve it. Second thing about lucky girl syndrome for me, yeah, is the fact that we have to let go of fear. Fear is something that holds us back so much, and it's even what drives us to have like a scarcity mindset. When we're always scared, when we're always afraid, when we always just don't believe that we will be fine, that we'll be okay, that things will turn out well, or that we're just always constantly afraid, then we don't even bother taking steps. We don't realize that we're not taking steps because we're afraid. We just feel things are not happening. But in reality, the truth is we're scared to take steps that will actually make things to not happen for us. Something I didn't understand like a long time ago, like I just walked and operated on fear. Fear of what till today I cannot explain to myself. Fear of the unknown, fear of what people will say, fear of what people will think, just fear of failure. What if it doesn't work out? What if it doesn't work out, then it doesn't work out. On to the next one. Like, you can't continue living in fear if you really want to achieve what you want in life. If you really want something badly, you can't operate in fear. There is achievement and fear, they don't go together. Two separate and opposite worlds. So whatever type of fear it might be, as long as it's not an irrational fear, like what I'm afraid of is not something I should actually be afraid of, right? It's time to let it go and actually just take that leap of faith and go after what you really want head on. If it doesn't work out, then it doesn't work out, but you would have learned one or two things that might lead you to what's actually supposed to work out for you. Fear will hinder you, fear will stop you, fear will kill you, fear will take away everything from you. My third thing about lucky girl syndrome, right? We sometimes focus so much on how much more we have to do, instead of actually thinking back and seeing how far we've come, how far we've brought ourselves, how much we've overcome up till this point. Like, for me, that is enough motivation. If you used to be at point A, now you're at point B. There was a time when you probably felt like point B was unachievable, like point B was not even possible, but you came all the way from point A, and sometimes you even forget that there was ever a point A that existed in your life, but you've gotten to point B. Why don't you focus on the fact that there was a time when you felt point B was impossible, and here you are now at point B, and just use that as a motivating factor to tell you that, oh, it's actually possible to get to the next step. It could be in anything, it could be in any aspect of your life. But why don't you just focus on, like, why are we never focusing on the fact that we've come so far? Yes, there's still a lot to be done, there's still so much more that is to be achieved, there's still a lot ahead of us. There's no deceiving that. And to be honest, like, we're never finished, right? However, why don't we just take time to appreciate ourselves for how far we've brought ourselves, for how far we've come. Use that as like motivation to push us further, like to do next thing that we have in life, instead of just always feeling defeated, instead of always feeling like, oh my god, there's too much ahead, there's this, there's that. That's just the fear and the scarcity mindset speaking. Let us always remember that we've come so far. There was a time when we didn't even believe coming this far was possible. Let's use that as drive, as motivation. Let's put it into whatever it is that we want to achieve, and let's just watch the lucky girl syndrome begin to work. Like, first thing I wanted to say about lucky girl syndrome or manifestation in general, right, is that, do you actually have a plan, or you intend to just manifest and things will just fall from the sky? So the Bible talks about it, faith without works is dead. There's no way you can sit down in your house and be manifesting the good life, or be manifesting whatever it is that you're manifesting, but you're not doing anything about it. You are manifesting millions in your account, but you don't have any strategy to get you millions. You don't have any plan to get you millions. You just feel the millions are going to fall. One day you just wake up on your bed and you see millions beside you. Like, it's not even going to work. You actually have a plan, or you're just feeling unlucky even when you've not even tried anything, you've not put anything in place, you've not tried to plan anything, you've not set your plan in motion, but you're just there feeling unlucky, feeling like life is not working for you, life is not happening for you, this one, that one, that one, that one. We need to ask ourselves before we sink into that trap of, oh, I'm not lucky, oh, life is not happening for me, it's happening for other people. Ask yourself, do you even have a plan? The final thing I want to say about lucky girl syndrome, right, is this is another question that you need to ask yourself. Is it not working out? Are things not happening? Or are you just impatient? Do you just believe that, oh, because you've manifested something, because you used your mouth to speak this positivity into your life, then it has to happen like immediately? Is it that things are not happening, or you're just impatient? Did you start a business today and expect that by tomorrow you're already making profits? Or how do you think like these things actually work? So some things take time. It happens faster for some people than others, and there's no point feeling inadequate because it hasn't happened for you. If you've believed in your heart that you are worthy of things and you've set plans in motion to start achieving those things that you want, right? No stopping you. Literally, you need to just remain focused on the plan and on the positivity. After that, every other thing is completely out of your control, so there's even no point trying to worry about it. It's bad because it's out of your control at the end of the day, right? The universe blesses who the universe blesses, but at the end of the day, you are in charge of attracting those blessings to you. Are you really genuinely doubting yourself or your process or your time, or are you just impatient? Of course, it's good to see results in good time and stuff like that. However, it's important to understand that everybody is running a different race. People's timelines are completely different. So ask yourself one more time, is it genuine doubt, or are you just impatient about things happening for you? Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you found it informative and helpful. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section about lucky girl syndrome, what you know about it, if you believe it, and how you tap into it in your life. If you haven't subscribed, please go ahead and do so. Follow me on my other social media. Everything is going to be linked in the description box below, and I'll see you guys in my next video.